Hello, today is January 15th, 2025, and I have a lot of things going on in my life, and so I would like to update you. I'm very public. I'm on many different platforms, and I'm building my platform, my brand, as my voice comes to the fore. And I think this YouTube channel might be, like I said before, a vlog format, just me kind of speaking and just letting my reflections on the things that are going on in my life, let them be here to the world, to invite you to the way that I process information, and basically the authenticity, the real camera, the real lens on the person behind the voice. So I think that's what this channel might be. I don't know, we're just swimming with it. So anyway, the updates. I'm going to start with the Great American Speak Off. So this is a speaking competition, and this I found it on like a YouTube ad or a Facebook ad or something like that, and it's a speaking competition. So I signed up and I didn't prepare. I decided I wasn't going to do it. In the last minute, I decided to do it. And I threw a couple of points together. I sat down, and by the time I found myself settled, it was up. I had 60 seconds to say something. And I did well. And so I moved on to the next round and so on and so forth. And so what they're saying is 40,000 people auditioned. Then we got whittled down to about 200. And then from the 200 got whittled down to the top 20. And I'm one of the top 20. And so that's causing me to challenge. I don't know if I've spoken about that. I'm sure I have, but I live very much in the moment. So I'm telling you again. So that's really big. And that's been a challenge to integrate my level of worthiness and receptivity to my gifting of communication and allowing that trust to come through in that I do prepare. Obviously, I prepare, but there's so much of being in the moment that any amount of preparation can't provide. So anyway, there's that. So that's kind of weighing on me, and the weight of the responsibility, the mantle of responsibility and commitment and devotion I have to my message is what keeps me upright when I consider that I really have a broad voice and I have the opportunity to speak to a lot of very, very powerful individuals in our society. Next up, my birthday. I am 44 years old now, and it's just been magical. My birthday was actually January 12th. It was on Sunday. On January 11th, I had a skating party. And if you've ever met me in person, you know that I just kind of like throw out friendships like candy from a float on in a parade, right? Everybody gets hit with my friendship, whether they like it or not. And so that's kind of how I did, or how I do. And so the people that came to the party were exactly the people that were supposed to come as far as all the different reasons. I was literally 8 years old again, except I was rapping to like Megan the Stallion. And there's a video on Facebook, you can find it, and on TikTok because I love me. But I wore a tutu. I had a sash that said birthday queen. I ate 8,000 cupcakes and pizza and all this. And at the end of the day, like, I just felt free. And I was happy to have people feel free with me. And with it being such a pivotal year in my personal evolution, knowing fully who I am, celebrating my birthday is something it's always been my favorite holiday. And I've been teased for having that sentiment, but I didn't realize our birthdays weren't holidays. Like, oh, why wouldn't they be? And I know that many don't share that sentiment. So anyway, my birthday was really big. I'm just updating you. So that brings me to today. This morning I was on a TV show, and there will be links. It'll be shared. It's fine. It's with Carl and Louisa. And I just showed up. There was no, I mean, we know each other, and we didn't like talk about very solidify what we were going to talk about. So it was just a conversation with my friends. And that's how I see any speaking engagement or appearance or interview or anything. It's just having a conversation with a friend, whether it's 2 or 20,000. So this one was so cool in that the way they opened up the space and then responded to the energy that I am was just nothing but humbling and amazing. And this is not the first show I've been on, but this is the first show I've been on to where I'm speaking at 6 a.m. my time. If you are familiar with the way our rhythms work with our spirit and our body, you know that the first few hours in the morning are when we're closest to that spirit realm, because when we're asleep, we're ethereal. We're not conscious. Like, we're not here. So This was the first one that got me so early. Usually I devote this time or that time to working out. Like I do CrossFit at 5 a.m., not talking of the cross. So silly. But anyway, I work out. I'm all in the body. And I'm like, I've always enjoyed a bit more of an intuitive start, a quiet morning. So I don't know, that just kind of put a few seeds in me. And so I will be appearing, like most likely appearing regularly on their show. And I love that because I work best. My information, my channeling, my cognizance, I feel it's most easy. It's most easeful within me when I do it in collaboration and connection with others because we're meant for that, right? So that was a TV show. And so after that, I have my bullet point list because I know I can ramble. So after that, I went and got a Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit because I had a birthday freebie. So I got it and I went and I watched the sunrise. I didn't intend to go watch the sunrise, but I did. And as I was doing that, I was listening to some music and y'all, I can't wait. No, I can't wait. I keep saying I can't wait, but when you know you create your reality with your word, you be careful to say that you can't anything. So I'm really excited that you like that reframe. I'm really excited to where you will see me live and I'll have that walk on song or I'll have that pad of music behind me at pivotal moments. And I say it that way because music's very important to me and has been very important to my spiritual evolution. And there's moments, y'all know them, when you hear something and you're thinking something and then you feel something and everything all just kind of like zing at the right moment. That was a moment today when I was like, holy crap balls. I'm watching the sunrise. I'm like living my purpose. I'm actually just living, breathing my purpose. In meditation, I'm getting a lot of Jesus, a lot of Martin Luther King, a lot of Mary Magdalene, a lot of, more than that, it's just my me-ness. It's my Tasha. It's almost like I'm amongst the greats. And a lot of the ones that influence me in different times in my life, they're all over, all over. It's not just limited to those, but like the very last like 2 to 3 days are the ones that are the closest. And so that lets me know that that's kind of the vibe that we're in and the timbre of the message. Whew, required are those essences of those people. All that to say, the message that I have is that we are all the embodiment of the dream. Jesus said that you will do these things and greater, do greater. Like, it's the Savior next door, it's the Savior within. We've listened so much to the inner critic that we've silenced the inner Christ. And that's by design. That was the veil. We have the good shoulder, the bad shoulder, right? The angel, the devil, the light, the dark, the feminine, masculine, the polarity, the duality, all of these things. And now we're being offered the opportunity to receive salvation in that we release the duals and the poles and the this and the that and understand that we are everything. We are both. The devil is just the straight up fleshly side. We've known this, but when we think of it in terms of consciousness, the dark side is simply our subconscious, the unknown. Well, now we know the unknown. The veil is torn. We get to understand that a lot of our tendencies were just habituated in a not good direction. Okay, that we've played a part, an active role in creating the existence that we have right now, and that now here's the Savior, here's the salvation, here's the good news, is that you simply get to change your mind, your thinking, and allow your emotions to follow, because the energy is going to run through your body whether you label it good or bad. You get to reframe that cognitively and allow yourself to experience the different and changed life. Did you ever think that when you were praying that your answer might come to you? That your prayers might get answered? Did you ever think that your prayers might actually get answered? So when they come to you, the answer, why do you push it away? Why did you doubt? Right? It's all metaphor. The water is energy, is emotion, is you're drowning in the sea. Why did you fear? Why did you doubt? Lord, if it's you, ask me to come. You've been asked. You've just been trying to wait for dry, hard land. For the surface to appear solid. And in this wonderful age of Pisces, it will not. And so all that to say, I'm bringing it home. I know my calling is to be the voice of the awakening. And whoever hears me, yay, will be blessed. And whoever doesn't, that's okay too, because it's all part of the everything. It's not on my shoulders, but I'm very happy to be an open channel to it. The other day I had a thought of the trumpet. The trumpets, like I was the instrument. But it's the timbre of my voice. It's kind of what comes out. So anyway, I'm done. I'm going to stop rambling because I have a huge like trough of coffee here that I'm going to drink. And then I'm going to do work because work is what we do. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.